átcsókolom, akkor itt vagyunk. A délután folytatjuk. És az megcsináljuk megint azt a pályát, amit addig megcsináltunk, ugye. Eljutva a kis csákóig, aki elárult minket, és utána vissza, ugye, mert ostrom alatt volt. Drága jó Bastiánk. Lehet, hogy akkor már célszerűen rögtön inkább indulunk. Nem? Ezzel.
Walk by a kid with a machete and a mortar. You just keep on walking.
Ugye ez sokat segített nekünk.
That
Ez
mortar's
van
gonna leave a lasting
2.
impression. Thought of an old trick from a galleon gunner I once knew.
Ahogy volt 2 összetevő pluszba. Hát akkor föl. Something personal. Megnézzük, hogy tudunk-e venni, mert egyébként pénz az van rá. Egy kis... Something... de drága. Tehát... Gondolom az oka is megvan. Úgy.
Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those.
Még egy kicsit, akkor ezért tolunk. Akkor most így ezzel megyünk. Mert hogy jól jött. Igen. Azt láttuk, hogy jól jön itt. Nagyon zavaró. Délután meg kezdtem letenni arra, hogy nem szeretem ezt a játékot.
Just takes 3 things to build the greatest city in
És
the
most
world.
újra kell csinálnom most. Ez
It takes hard
nem
work
változott.
planning, and it also takes a Bastion quarry.
Vele van a hiba egyébként, mert látható a játéknak az értékeit. Nem egy rossz játék alapvetően.
We bought the whole place from the
Azzal van a
cheap.
baj. Hát valahol...
Same
Yeah.
goes for its natives, rattletails. Why would the Ura put up with those pests?
Tehát egy ilyen... Olyan szerepjáték, ami nem szerepjáték. Inkább egy akciójáték szerepjáték elemekkel.
Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Aha.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nested in those rocks. But there's even more to it than that. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Átrendező. Jól van.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
Várjatok. Kinyílt.
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
no.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities.
Hold on.
Even stink eyes started taking root in here.
Na. Bombákat szétnyomkodjuk. Várja. Átrendező. Hogy azért, hogy ide arra is eljussunk. Azt tud begyűjteni. És akkor visszamehetünk tovább.
Now why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news.
Hol az a gomb? Ná, itt vagy.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. A single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district.
Uah, és bezártuk magunkat. Igen, és durrani fog. Jól van. Akkor azt maximum, hogy toljuk, akkor ezt vissza. Menjünk tovább jobbra. Nem. Igen, már úgy elférünk mellette.
The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Oda. Pánk. És még marad belőle. Szóval. Na.
The shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Na jó, van ez túl. Ah! Pörgettük. Mi meg lepottyantunk.
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry?
Azért itt jön most a nagy,
That honor
nagy
goes to a
izé.
beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him.
Hey.
The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. You never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? It says.
És akkor az ajtó kinyílt.
It's him.
Érkezünk a
I've come to
csávóhoz.
warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
És akkor pördülünk fel.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. What is he? His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl.
Valamit kompliteltünk. Az arra fölfele lesz. Azon áthatolni nem tudunk. Itt meg megpróbálunk nem lepottyanni.
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their holes. Something wrong was sprung out of those holes.
Jaj!
Eating away in this
Nah.
place. We tried to stop it, but we needed help. Our baby pecker, he don't make it.
Jó, hogy
Our
megvettük
little
akkor.
squirt, he don't make it. Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked.
Oh. Jó voltak ezek a védők.
We find each other as the dust
Mindenféle
settles.
szereztük.
Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity.
Jó, megkaptuk az öcsit, hogy
It was
megállítottuk a
Caelondia's master plan
ostromot.
to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story.
Hát szép mondhatom.
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over. The culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes. The mercy, the windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot. The sanctuary, if we can build, we can rebuild. The conscience, we haven't lost everything. As long as we have that. Now all we need is one last shard.
Ó, zenét tudunk váltani?
What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. the gods are gonna help. Mese, Garmouth. Fallen malt is filled with crunchy minerals that keep you safe out on them rocks. The Hura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
Oké. Ezt megvettük, mehetünk tovább.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Earth stand is living proof of that. The calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out.
Helyszínt váltott.
Folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me. We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
Értem. Harcoljuk balra, tehát egy adott területen valamennyi ideig most vagyunk. Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Jó, hogy ez a többsége ezért ad is rögtön ezért gyógyít ad.
Then there was a breakthrough.
Csodálkozni ő.
It came from an Ura, a brilliant
Ojej.
young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mansers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mansers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone. This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort. Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
No várjál, itt erre is van lenti. Tele van, úgyhogy az csak XP-vel járt.
Sabotage the Mansers'
hóvirar, vakító fehérség.
blow up in their faces.
YouTube-ben egyébként nem látom őket.
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Ah!
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
Anyád! Szabad így beérkezni.
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off. First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. See ya. The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
hordozókhoz nem nincsenek alkatrészeink, amelyeket szeretjük.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Na mindegy. Húzzunk tovább.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. We get straight down to business. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. Zara found a way to keep the calamity from spreading through Zoltan's Hollow. They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the are planted in the Bastion. Break enough of those things and the calamity rocks slink back into the ground. The Ura ain't pulling their punches. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now. Kid's done using the Calamity's power for now, but the Ura ain't finished. They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. those rodents are just a bump in the road. Picking the whole place apart, piece by piece. By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Returns their greeting tenfold. Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. They're easy targets. Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside. The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
Az itt kemény volt. kellett használnom, mert most már nincs több esélyem, mert itt mindenféle bénázások voltak, meg meglepetések. Egyelőre elnézünk arra.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
Na ezt... Jaj! Ezt most így egész jól érezzük.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
No.
Really think we just turn around and walk away? Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
Jó, ez a kis kollega készség.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Let's bele tudok jutni.
Zolf, the Hura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry.
Oh.
When this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
Szintet léptünk, gyerekek. És az oszloptot elcsapodom.
As the hour grows desperate, the Hura bring out their big guns. There's nothing standing in his way no more.
meg.
Way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you.
Na már erre
But
nézzük.
it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia,
Na, lányzom.
you weren't kidnapped. No,
Akit
man.
elraboltak, ja.
You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
Jaj, de szépen.
You had to see if everything
is
Zolf wrote to you
sinister.
was true.
Zené hiányzott.
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they?
Szépen kikérdezzük
But they
mindenre.
just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Ja, az mondjuk nem rossz.
Black rye is like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
Ja, nem, köszönjük szépen azt a... Szóval a rakétavetőt nem igazán vágyjuk.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Na, várj csak, mert ebből nekünk
The Armada sure
volt,
could have
úgyhogy
used one of
van
these
mire
back in the
forgatnunk.
day.
A pénzt. Igen, mert szereztük éppen most.
The city. Its riches, nothing but fragments now.
Na, kaptunk egy főzőt, mert hogy azokból annak a felét megoldottuk. Öcsöt. Jó, hát nem megyünk a maximumra,
Once the
úgyhogy...
kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Na, kukkantsuk meg ezt a kihívást. Az meg olyan nagyon nagynak tűnik, úgyhogy lehet,
The
hogy ez
Ura
már a
probably
vége.
didn't know they were being watched from Mese Observatory.
Na
It was the
mindegy.
perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about. Only trouble was something about the place drove the windbags crazy. Best stand well clear of that impact. If a thing like that takes getting used to, gotta point her in the right direction. trouble, the observatory would shut down. The Mansers conducted
Azt
their
hiszem,
most
sikerült
secretive
megvédeni.
research far east of the city. Cause a lot of collateral damage without being careful.
Jó, de hát magunk lőjük ki őket. Jó, én ezt nem akarom megcsinálni. Ez egy szar fegyver. És kötelező? Elmész a jó francba. Nem bírom megvédeni, tehát olyan könnyen szétszedi. De más le van tiltva. Ez nem jó. szerintem így kihagyható. Az egy... Na jó. Tehát annyira pocsok az a fegyver.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far
Szóval
away.
nincs is szót.
But he'll be all right. The calamity hit the Tazzle terminals hardest of all. You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the calamity. Zolf must be there all
Akkor
alone.
viszont erre küzdünk tovább.
You know what's funny? Well, Zolf's waiting. All of us are waiting for a kid.
Kísérletkánk sokat segített össze a helyzetben. Na, jól van, hát akartál tőle valamit? Uncutkották?
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right? But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. This disease the era planted here will go away.
Wow!
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Everyone will be all right. Problem is, we'll all be gone.
Oj. Na, hova repültünk?
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just
Hoppá.
stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity. The way things were before this story.
Hoppá. Aha. Most szerezzük meg az ugrás képessége.
You be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way. You follow me?
Ah!
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them.
Színyít a kőbe megyünk. Baj van.
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever heard. Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand?
Ez szívás
Wouldn't you
volt.
agree? Well,
Lehet, hogy nem kellett volna. Nem, vagy így legalább föltoljuk.
I guess there's nothing more to say. there's something
Whoa.
else. A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion? Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it. So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
No, erre. Jó, azt hiszem...
The answer is...
Tovább repülünk.
I don't know. You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's all right. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here.
Hoppá.
With us.
Elfelejtettem, hogy ugorhatunk is. Azt nem ezt nyitja, várja. Aha, kettő együtt kellett.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Na mindegy.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go. Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking. If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores and we'd take off away from here.
Ha ugrálni vissza nem tudunk.
Heavy, ain't it?
Na nézzük tovább.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, That way, all of us could leave the city. Together.
Engem akkor is idegesít ez a mesélő.
You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Öreg vagyok már, nem hagy...
Zolf and the Ura.
Nem hagy
All they
nyugodni.
want now is to see the Bastion fall.
Csöndet. Ahogy öregszik az ember...
Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Zealandia.
Ja, hogy a speckó üzé... Aha. Jó.
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid. For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. It's such a shame. But that's life. It ain't a simple matter of pride either. One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Jó. A kristály megvan. Hátrahagyjuk, hogy visszük. Aha. Na jó, figyelj. Cukik leszünk.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored,
Nem hagytuk itt
it'll all
magára.
be all right. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
I set my sail, fly, the wind it will take me back to my home, sweet home.
úgy kell helyezkednünk, hogy
Clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see
akkor is
your star.
el tudtuk vinni. Vigyázat, onnan föntről fognak minket. Jézusom.
Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
Heart and it's glowing.
Úgy látom, fejet hajtottak
He
nekünk.
reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up,
Ó,
kid.
nem jutunk fel. Na,
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid. Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
You made it. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Restauráció. Vagy... Evacuation. Na, egy restauráció.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon. No matter what happens next, you're done good. I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done and each other. Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe. So long, kid. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Zealandia, we're coming home.
Na hát gyerekek, befejeztük. Nagyon kíváncsi voltam erre a játékra, nagyon szerettem volna vele játszani, és nagyon nem találtál. Nagyon nem. Pedig vannak jó pillanatai, vannak jó dolgai, és nem tudom, valahogy nem. A narráció az, hogy van a narrátor, hogy fölötti szereplő, aki dumál, engem marhára idejésít. Tehát eltereli a figyelmet. Az akció az jó, többféle taktika kellhet, többféle játékszer van. Ügyesen kitaláltak azon, kinek mi tetszik. A grafika szép, főleg ezek a rajzok, azok tényleg jó. Az éppen fölépülgető világ, hát néhol zavaró, néhol teljesen jól működik, kicsit lehetett volna szerintem. Talán változatosabb. Igen. Nem tudom, tehát valahogy többet gondoltam ebbe az egyszerűségbe. Többet vártam, valahogy nem kapott el, és nem. Sajnálom. Félem. Tudom megfogalmazni, hogy miért, de nem. Úgyhogy eljön. Nézzük a képeket, aztán visszálltunk. Legközelebb valami másik. Na, zene hallgatott. Hát... ennyi volt. A Game Plus új elméletileg lehetne folytatni, mi?
The Lancers, they knew everything, even if it cost them.
Ja, és akkor na, hát szervusztok. Akkor ezt így. Ennyi volt. Pusz.